All right, today we are here in Jackson, Mississippi. We are with, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Antoinette
Okay.
Fulton.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
All right. And where are you originally from?
I'm really from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And you a long way from home? How you end up out down here in Mississippi?
My family, my grandmother and my mom died, and just I have no more family left, so I'm just here alone.
Still alone. So how long you been in Jackson?
I've been here a year.
A year?
hmm
How has your experience been since you've been here in a year?
It's been rough. I've
Rough.
been in a domestic relationship from place to place, from sleeping outside, on top of buildings, being raped, molested by different men.
Different as homeless men or beings?
Men's not homeless or men that are homeless, been misled and everything.
Right here. All right. So do you suffer from any mental illness?
No, but I do suffer from some kind of head trauma from being beaten.
Okay. Are you taking any kind of medication for that?
I do not.
You don't.
No.
Okay, so have you tried to get any medication for
I
it?
tried, but they say I don't have no medical. I go to this free clinic here, but it's hard to get in. And then it's just hard to get medicine. And then if I do get medicine, and by me sleeping out here on the street, people steal it. If I was to not doze off and go to sleep, they gonna come along and just walk up and go on your things and take your stuff. I've been trying to find shelter though.
Okay, so what about the shelters right here on Gallatin?
Sometimes they only take men, and then other shelters that I go to, they say they full.
Take me. I wonder why they don't have a shelter for women.
They do, but sometimes they say this shelter is for like women and children, and they just that they sometimes that they be full.
They be full.
They be full, and I don't have a telephone or anything.
Okay. So basically, tell me how your childhood was. Your childhood was growing up.
Well, my childhood, growing up, well, my mom was alcoholic, so I really didn't really have a childhood. Cause at the age of 5, I was raped, and then from then on, I really just stole all my innocence. So really didn't have a childhood, so I kind of grew up pretty fast.
So when you say you was raped, who was you raped by? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, it was like a family member, being dropped off at the babysitter. From there, yeah.
Okay. So was it a single parent household or mother and father in the house?
Just a single parent.
Okay. So what was the situation with your father?
He was never around.
But you knew who your father was?
I knew who he was, but he was never around.
Okay, so what about now? Have you talked to your mother or father now?
Well, my mother's passed away, and so my father has too. So, and my brother. So that really just leave me, just with no family really.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I have kids, but they are grown. But I don't really just. Their father took care of them, so I don't really, just ask for a lot of, help with them because he don't really, we don't very, get along with each other.
Okay, so your kids, they're not like you're not in contact with your kids.
Not right now. I'm not. No.
So is that by choice or
I think one of my sons, they are in like a mental institution. I don't know what's wrong with them, but I'm not able to get cause they one of them got locked up in jail and I couldn't go see him or nothing like that.
Okay,
He's locked up.
Okay, so what are you doing to survive out here on a day-to-day basis?
Well, now I'm waiting on the lady. She come and she bring free food, stuff like that, and then like they have these places where I go and eat dinner and stuff like that, lunch stuff like that. I don't get no kind of food stamps or nothing like that. I just wait on people to provide. The other people that that come to the park and they provide food.
Okay, so do they come every day or
they come every the lady right here? She come every day and they feed here every day at the stew pot. So that's why
That's like one of the shelter homes or something.
Yeah, they feed.
Okay. So if you could do anything, if you could change anything in the world to do different, what would it be?
I would have got an education and stayed in school so I can have the education so I can work and cause work and stuff like that.
Okay. So basically, did the drugs lead to homelessness or the homelessness lead to the drugs?
It was drugs.
How long have you been on drugs?
For like 20 years.
20 years. So what to the drugs?
Just by being, just cause my mama was on drugs. I never had nobody tell me that was right. that was wrong. I just never had a mother or father figure to tell me what was right or wrong. So that what led me to drugs.
Okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's your drug of choice?
I use everything: crack cocaine, ice, spice, you name it. I do it just to get high.
What about the fentanyl?
Well, I don't do the fentanyl because they say that's a killer drug, and I ain't ready to die. I just want to get high, so I don't do no fentanyl, but I do drugs.
Okay. So, where do you see yourself in a year?
Well, in a year, I see myself. I don't know. I really don't know.
So, on a day-to-day basis, there anything?
I did. I don't know. I might be dead in a year.
Wow. Do you feel like there should be more support for the less fortunate?
Yeah, it should. Oh yeah, it should. For the less fortunate, yeah.
So, anything else you would like to say before we end this interview? Any kind of encouraging words for the younger generation?
For the younger generation, I would like to say, while you're in school, stay in school. Don't be misled, and don't get out here and get hooked on these drugs. Listen to your parents. If you got good parents, be obedient.
Okay.